Hey, this is Katie with Virginia Beach Parks and Recreation, and I'm here at the gazebo at Great Neck Park. Behind me is the beautiful, picturesque Lynn Haven River. It's a great place to come and spot wildlife, and if you're here during low tide, you might see something peeking out of the top of the water, and those would be the tops of our oyster castles. Oyster castles are artificial surfaces that are put along a shoreline in order for baby oysters known as spat to colonize. Eventually, those baby oysters will create an oyster reef, and an oyster reef is very important. It helps filter the water, it helps prevent erosion, and it helps provide habitat for many organisms that live in the river. And reefs like this one help the quality of the Lynn Haven River. And this oyster reef here at Great Neck Park is even extra special because it was built entirely by teens. Beginning in 2014, a group called Project Green Teens started installing these oyster castles, and by the time they completed in 2016, there was 50 oyster castles, and at that point in time, it was the largest oyster reef built entirely by teens. In fact, they raised all the money for the project too, with a little help from the Virginia Beach Parks and Recreation Foundation. And now, 4 years later, these oyster castles are starting to develop into a reef, and they're doing their job to help the Lynn Haven River. So the next time you're at Great Neck Park, head on back to the gazebo and see if you can catch this hidden treasure.